What's going on, everybody? This is Samurai Cinema, and I'm back at you. Hey, I just got this about a week ago, and it's Gandalf. It's a 20-inch NECA from Lord of the Rings. Obviously, you guys don't know. I picked him up. I got a crazy price on him, and I just couldn't pass him up. And the first thing I'm going to say about him, this motherfucker is huge, man. I mean, he's fucking huge. He's probably as tall as the alien creature from the 1979 Alien, the NECA that they made. But he's so much larger looking in scale. You know, from the tip of the sword here, I'll pan back and show you just how big he really is. And for anybody who doesn't really have never seen this figure and are into Lord of the Rings, this would have to be a must-have. I would definitely, because they made 3 characters, okay. But I always liked Gandalf. Even in the movies, I was kind of a Gandalf fan. He's just I like wizards. I'm kind of into fantasy, and I like wizards. So to me, he's like the ultimate wizard. So I mean, to have this piece, and he's so detailed, and it looks just like Gandalf. I mean, it's like a miniature, a mini me Gandalf. I mean, it's like like I said, the camera's just not going to do it justice. He's really heavy, highly detailed. I mean, really, like I said, this is what NECA can do with their large-scale figures. And of course, because it is Lord of the Rings, and it's a big budget. They were big budget movies, so they had to live up to the expectations. So obviously, they just went all out on this one. From the engravings and the camera's not going to pick it up, but the sword itself has got engravings in it. And it really looks like a real sword. It looks like metal. I mean, the paint job even looks realistic. It's got like a leather wrap around the handle here, and all around, like I said, here he's got like a separate pouch, leather pouch with a braided strap. He's got the strap here for to hold his robe. It's a belt. He's got the black leather strap that wraps around him with the sheath here to hold his sword in. You can have that look too if you want the sword in there. But I keep it in his hands because it looks so much cooler. It looks like he's ready for battle right now. So yeah, man, and he comes with a hat. And I'll put the hat on and give you a side profile. It looks pretty cool like that. So you know what I mean? And for all of you that have seen this figure, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, he's just fucking huge. He is sound activated, motion activated. I'll turn him around here, and the robe, the cape itself with the hood is separate from his body. So just to give it more of a authentic, realistic look. And then I'll play it because he doesn't really say too much, and I'll turn it on so you can see what he says.
There is only one Lord of the Rings. Only one ended to his will. And he does not share power. You shall not power!
Yeah, so that's what he says. They should have made that echo a little longer. I don't know why the sound chips kind of cut it out. So, but I'm not going to complain. I mean, that's really the articulation. Don't expect any articulation. I mean, what you get is in the arms. Both arms. The wrists move. The head moves a little bit. You can move his waist, but that's really it. I mean, he's basically for display. And he's so damn big. They fabricated a piece inside between his legs, in which they did that because he's got this long flowing robe and it could conceal it. But if they didn't have that, he's so damn heavy, top heavy, he'd probably come crashing down, because I can't see how his feet would hold him up unless they kind of designed it. But NECA's known for not really being in that part, engineering to keep their figures standing properly. So this one, surprisingly, whoever did that was pretty smart, and here I'll show you. They incorporated this little stand, the circular stand, in between his legs, so he does stand really nice. And so if you do have him on a shelf or somewhere high, he's not going to come tumbling down, so you can push him. He's not going anywhere. You know, like the other ones, you know, the NECAs that I have that I got up on my entertainment center. Like I said, if you fucking sneeze runs, the motherfuckers are gonna come tumbling down and crashing down, and I got them like 6 feet up. So, you know, if they ever came tumbling down on me, you know, I'd fucking probably lose it and, you know, end up fucking, you know, having a nervous breakdown because of all the money I blew, and now they're fucking, you know, broken and fucked up all my movie maniacs, and I can go on. It's like, so see, I get all paranoid and I start talking about that shit, but you know, you guys all know, I mean, you get real protective with your shit, especially when you did, you know, time and, you know, money and this and that. You know, you get kind of protective with your pieces. Even like, I'll have my friends come over and they want to touch them and shit. I'll be like, hey, don't touch my shit. You know, go buy your own. You know, you can look, but you can't touch. But anyways, yeah, that's about it. I mean, that's the Gandalf, and if you are a Lord of the Rings fan, I would definitely pick him up. And you know, you can find him. He's really hard. I mean, like I said, I lucked out, and like I said, I like a lot of different things. You know, my first love is horror, but you know, I do dabble in different things. Like I said, whatever's cool and looks cool in my room. Like I said, you guys all see my collections. You know, I'm kind of all over the place, and I like to try to be a little different. You know, that's how I am. You know, so this is a piece that's in your face. He's, like I said, he's fucking huge. I mean, his staff alone is taller than him. So it just goes to show you how large his scale is. And his sword is, you know, huge too. But man, I'm really impressed with him, and I'll never give him up. He's one of my favorites now. He's up there with, you know, Jason's still my #1, but he's up there, man. He's up there. When I took him out of box, I was like, holy shit. So yeah, it's Gandalf. It's a 20-inch NECA from Lord of the Rings. And I'm going to do a shout out to my boy G36 Gorilla. This guy is really cool. I met him about 2 or 3 months ago, and he has a really high-end collection. He specializes in sideshow busts, but he collects a lot of other things. He's kind of like me. He's all over the place too. But I think his heart's into the sideshow busts. So he's a high-end collector, really cool guy, has an extensive collection, man. I'm so impressed with his stuff. It's just mind-blowing. He's always getting something different, and he's always topping every time. It just seems like it's getting, you know, he gets better and better. You know, his collection is just, it's one thing after another. It's just like, holy shit, he's got something crazy. So if you want to check him out, I'm sure a lot of people know about him. It's G36 Gorilla, and his name fits him because he's fucking huge, man. Me and him got a lot in common because we both like to work out, but he's bigger than me. He's a big boy. He's got a bodybuilder look to him, and he's got a really cool page. He's got some pictures of himself, and I think the pictures are really cool. He looks like something out of a video game, man. He looks like he could be in the movies and stuff like that. So if you do want to check him out, like I said, what's up, G? Hope, man, I'm glad me and you became YouTube friends, and maybe one day we'll run into each other at some show. But and another thing I want to do another shout out to is Dendek. I think it's DENDEC. And he did a video called Collecting Figures, and he dedicated his video to me and a few other collectors out there, and it's really a funny video. I got it in my favorites, so check it out. And it's really funny. It starts off with Jason, Darth Vader, and Freddy and all them. They're holding hands, walking, like running down a hill, skipping down a hill, and it's a really cool, man. He did a really nice job on it, and he dedicated it's got my name on there by itself. So thanks again, man, and I'm running out of time, so I'll see you next time.